Here we go. Let's go, family. Good afternoon, family. Okay, I didn't realize that my camera was off. Good afternoon, family. Definitely want to welcome you and thank you for joining us on our Pay Yourself Friday, 12 o'clock WBW Global Wealth Building event. I want to thank everyone for joining us this morning. I hope you buckle your seat belts because it is really about to be on. This is your boy Dante Taylor, and it is truly an honor and a privilege to be hosting this, bringing this to you guys, bringing this timely information to you guys. So with no further ado, I want to give a shout out to all of our leadership. Thank you, Brother Roger Williams, all of our senior partners, Sister Tanisha Glassby, everybody that's behind the scenes that makes this possible. So let's go, family. All right, now if you are, or if you have been, you've been looking for a better way, we want to let you know that you have come to the right place. My question to you is, are you ready? Are you really ready? Grab your pen, grab your pad, take some notes, take some copious notes, as my brother likes to say, and let's get started with this presentation, family. So what we're going to do first, we're going to talk about this handsome brother and this very pretty sister. Now you may say, who are these individuals? That doesn't look like you, brother. No, that is Michael and Manisha Delco. Now, if you don't know who they are, you definitely need to do. And I think my brother said this morning, you may have only, maybe last night, I think maybe you may have only, if you don't know who this brother is, you may have only been in Karatbars maybe the last 2 or 3 minutes. But I want to give you just a little bit of information on this lovely couple. So Mr. Michael L. Delco, he spent 15 years as a mortgage banker. Very successful as well, family. A very successful mortgage banking career. His lovely wife spent 20 years as a corporate trainer. Understand that. A corporate trainer, a mortgage banker, that's a power couple in itself before Kara family. But this brother right here, that even on the picture, that the shine still kind of blinds a little bit with that nice Rolex on his arm. This brother took advantage of this situation. He saw Karatbars International and went to work. And within 103 days, family, he retired himself from his 6-figure income. Now, like I stated, a successful mortgage banker, 6-figure income, and within 103 days, think about that, family, 30, 60, 90. We're talking about 3.5 months. In 3.5 months, his life, his family's life was forever transformed because he went to work, she went to work, and now they are both full-time and Karatbars affiliates. Their children, let me say this, their children does not have to ask the man for a job. They are unemployable, family. So what is your dream? If you listen this morning, we were talking about dreaming big. If you've been in Wealth Builders Worldwide for more than about a day or so, you've heard Mr. Ty Best, our CEO and founder of Wealth Builders Worldwide, talk about dreaming big and then dreaming bigger. He is an author, a published author, family, of multiple books. You definitely want to get that Dream Chaser Manifesto. Mr. Ty Best is in the Networking Hall of Fame. Now, I want to pause this for a minute because I think sometimes we gloss over that, and I don't think you guys really realize For you sports junkies that's out there, what happens when a person you have some people that have stellar careers and don't make the Hall of Fame. You have to be at the top of your game, at the top of that profession to make the Hall of Fame. And we get the opportunity to hear from a Hall of Famer. It's just like if Tony Dorsett, if you're a football player and Tony Dorsett came to your high school or came to your home and talked to you, we get the opportunity to hear from this brother every morning, every day, 2-3 times a day. He is in the Networking Hall of Fame. So salute to you, brother. We truly have it made, family. So what is your plan? Do you have a plan? Think about it. Do you really have a plan? We've been taught so many times that if you fail to plan, then you are truly planning to fail. So where are you right now? Think about what's going on, not necessarily with everything, the pandemic, but just think about your life right now. Where are you? And where would you like to be? If you do have a plan, hopefully you do have a plan. Hopefully you want to be somewhere in the future, further than where you're at right now, further along. But my question to you is this. If you keep doing for the next 10 years what you did for the last 10 years, are you going to reach that goal? Be honest with yourself. You don't have to tell anyone, but just be honest with yourself. See, family, the truth is we don't have enough time to keep doing what we're doing. It's just that simple. Because, see, we start school at around 5 years old, graduate at around 18. By the time we finish school, we have spent possibly 21, maybe a little less years just being educated. But is the education that you're getting in this school system, is it going to properly prepare you for the future? We're going to find that out. So 21 years in the educational system, which means that you're out by, let's say, around 26 if you took some postgraduate work. Now, if you fall into that 40-40-40 plan, which means working a job for 40 years, retiring on 40% of your income, I mean, family, that's called hustling backwards. I know that's what we've been taught, but if you think outside of the box, and if you really take the time to just think about this timeline, it just doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem like it should work. And it's not working because most people, by the time they're retired, they are dazed and confused. But see, family, the hard truth is this. If the average life expectancy is 81 years old and you only get about 16 years after you retire, think about it. You retire 62, 65, 81, that's approximately 16 years. I like to pause right here because that in itself just doesn't seem right, that you've been busting your tail all your life. Now, I understand you had the employee mindset, so you were getting a paycheck, but you were working your entire life and you only have like 16 years to relax. Out of 81 years, you only get 16 to yourself. Man, that's crazy. So if you see that according to the Economic Policy Institute, if the average retirement savings is less than $100,000, and then we also know that healthcare costs are skyrocketing every year, the hard truth is that we've been told a serious lie, family. I have to say it. If you retire between 62 and 65, understanding what the 401ks, I know a lot of you guys have 401ks right now. Everybody's 401k is taking a hit. But when you understand why 401ks were implemented, it's a wicked system. They don't want to give you pensions anymore. They want to tie your money to the stock market. And you see what's been going on with the stock market. So it lets you know that everyone that has that 401k, your retirement has been affected. Now, if they're correct with their projections saying that Social Security benefits going to run out around 2034, that's going to make the situation even worse. So what happens is that you have a lot of elderly, they're having to downsize their homes. They're having to sell off some of their assets just to make the ends meet because the ends aren't meeting. And then many have to jump back into the workforce. I know you guys go to Walmart, you go to different stores, and you see the elderly and they're working. Do you really think that they want to be working a job, especially if they after they've worked 40 plus years? I know I wouldn't. Would you? I didn't think so. So what happens is that if you look at the retirement timeline, if you go off the estimates, 81 years old, that's the time that most people are finally free. But unfortunately, they may be debt free, but their family won't be, because that debt more than likely is going to transfer family. So again, we're talking about people in this world that are dazed and confused. So we've all been taught that same story, go to school for 12 years, go to college for 4 more years, and then work until you die. Now, in the beginning, it sounded great. Like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go to college. I'm going to get this great job, and I'm going to do all these wonderful things. But then you realize that the system is broken. That's not what's happening for me. As Mr. Delco stated yesterday, most folks that have a degree right now, they're not even working in their field. They've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on education and are not even working in their field. That lets you know that the system is truly broken. But it's not really broken. It's working for the people that it's supposed to work for. You have to understand that this is the problem. You can't outwork an exponential inflation with the linear income. You just can't do it. So again, you don't have enough time to keep doing what you're doing. But we have the solution, family. And that solution is Karatbars International. See, if you don't find a way to make money when you sleep, you will work until you die. I didn't state that. Mr. Warren Buffett, the billionaire, he stated that. But my big brother, the millionaire, he coined his own phrase and said that if you don't find out what real money is, you will work until you die. Now, that's a slight variation, but it's so important because you have to know what real money is, family. And money is anything that is defined as money. It has to be a store of value. It must store your labor. If you save $100 and if in 20 years that $100 will not have the same purchasing power now as it does now, that's not money, family. That's called currency. It must be worth as much or more in the future, as it is today. Now, family, there's 4 keys to building wealth, and we want to introduce those to you today. 1, you must create residual income. 2, you must accumulate not just assets, you must accumulate appreciating assets. That means assets that go up in value. 3rd, you must outrun inflation, and definitely 4th, but not last, last but definitely not least, you must utilize the advantages of the tax code.
Oh my gosh.
Where's all your money gone, Daddy?
Taxes. 9, 10, 11. Let me fix my houses.
But it's okay. It's part of the game.
No, it's not. It's not fun.
It's not fun to what?
It's the worst part of the game.
It's what?
Taxes.
I smile every time I hear that. Think about this. His mother, who's been indoctrinated in this system, that 40-40-40 plan, she said, oh, it's part of the game. The youngster, he's like, what part of the game is that? See, think about it. We've been so duped that we just easily accept that. Oh yeah, they're just going to take our taxes off the top before you even get any money. But the youngster who hasn't been indoctrinated, like, that's the worst part of the game. Like, I'm working for my money. I'm playing this game supposedly how it's supposed to be played, and you're gonna take my money. How would you feel? Like in the neighborhood, we say that's like robbing you with no gun. How you gonna feel about that? Well, family, we do have the answer. We do have the solution. You may not have heard any of that information before, and you may have just accepted it as what it is as well. But no, You can do something about that. And we do have the solution, family. You must own a business. Now, in this quadrant, there's four quadrants. Most of us start off as in the E quadrant, an employee. It means you have a job. But in a job, you're working for someone else. You're exchanging time for dollars and receiving a paycheck. Now, some graduate and they want to come to the S quadrant, which is self-employed, i.e. a barber, someone that does a service. But you're still trading time for dollar, because if you don't cut that hair, you don't make money. If you don't cut that lawn, you don't make money. If you don't clean that house or that car, you don't make money. So you're still you've elevated a little bit, but you're still exchanging time for dollars. Now in this next quadrant, that's the B quadrant, which means that you have a system. You want to be on the right side of the quadrant, family, because you have a system when you're in the B quadrant. That means that your money is working for you. And then in the I quadrant, with your money working for you within that system, now you're on to something. Because when you're in the I quadrant, that means your money is working for you within a system, a leverage business that maximizes both of the quadrants. And let me see if I can get my brother in here really quick. I see you, brother. Give me 1 second. All right, had to get our mentor in here. Thank you, Mr. Best, for joining us this afternoon. Again, family, we have a Hall of Famer. We have a Hall of Famer that we get a chance to listen to. And Mr. Best, please, at any time, if you want to interrupt, please do, sir.
Well, Mr. Dante Taylor, I just wanted to let you know I'm here, man. You're doing an outstanding job. But when you hit that S quadrant today, my spirit just went crazy. I said, oh, I gotta comment on this just for one second. Because
Yes,
we say to people all the time, if you're in that S quadrant, you gotta sell your time for money. Now people they still don't get it. They feel like I said, if you don't go, you don't get paid. Your doctor, dentist, hairstylist, nail salon, you don't get paid. Now it's come full. Now it's full frontal right now. Okay. I'm talking to a business partner yesterday. Told me literally all the salons, all the barbershops, everything, every service industry on that part, from hairdressers to barbershops to beauticians to nail salons, massage parlors, all those folks that sell their time for money, shut down. Just like that. That means no money for the last 2 weeks. Brother, you nailed it right there, man. And I think today people can see it more than ever. Before you tell them, it's like, yeah, but that doesn't happen. As long as I'm in good health, I can show up to work. We never saw this coming, to shut down an entire industry of service. To people have to put hands on people, touch people, cut people's hair. It's just gone. And we don't know when it's coming back. Back to Mr. Taylor. I'm sorry, man. I don't want to cut your flow. You rolling. That S quadrant, man, you don't want to be stuck in that quadrant either. Good day, my man.
Mr. Best, thank you so much. Yes. Before I got in Karatbars International, all I knew about was the E quadrant and maybe the S quadrant, because in the neighborhood, that's what we do. That's kind of all we know. Like, now I'm not working for anybody else. I got my own business. I'm cutting hair. I was talking to my sister yesterday, family, and she has a lot of her friends that do hair, have salons, nail salons and hair salons, whether they have their own physical brick and mortar place or they're doing it from their home. And to a man or woman, their business has ceased. It's sad. It's affecting everyone, family. We didn't know about this. I didn't know anything about the B or the I quadrant. All we knew was be an employee, and hopefully if you got a decent skill set, and you can start your own type of company. But we never knew about leverage. So thank you, Mr. Best. Thank you for chiming in. And anytime you want to, please unmute yourself, brother. All right, so Karatbars International is the solution, family. Karatbars International is the solution. I'm going to explain to you why, and it's because it answers all of those 4 keys. See, in Karatbars International, it allows you to create residual income. It also allows you to accumulate appreciating assets. Gold. If you position yourself properly, it allows you to outrun inflation by utilizing the advantages of the tax code. We are a licensed e-commerce company. You are able to answer all 4 of these keys in one company. Thank you, Mr. Harold Constantine Sykes. Family, we are in Stuttgart, Germany. We've been in business for almost 10 years. Yes, we do. You see the place. It is a physical building. This isn't just some type of scheme or scam that somebody came up with. We are located catty corner directly across the street from the corporate office of Mercedes-Benz in Stuttgart, Germany. And we are the largest distributor in the world in small denominations, small transaction-friendly weights. Anybody got $7? You can get busy. Now, you heard me talk about Dr. Sykes. He is the founder, visionary, CEO, and senator, the brother that we all know and love. He will be on our Global Wealth Builders Worldwide online event next Saturday. You are not going to want to miss it. How many times do you get a chance to sit in front and listen to, I don't even want to say his amount of money, but a billionaire? I was talking to, I won't say the name, I was talking to someone yesterday, and they were talking about other networking businesses, and they were telling me, actually, it was Sister Trina James, and she was saying, oh no, you know how we get a chance to see Mr. Best and Mr. Delco and Dr. Sykes comes to our events, and you're able to hobnob and take pictures with them? You don't see that in other networking businesses. The elites, they're shuffled off to themselves. You're lucky if you even get a chance to take a picture with them. But no, this brother is the king of gold, family, and he had a real serious mission. See, he was already paid. He could have just rolled off into the sunset, did some other type of business, but he stated that his mission is to produce the highest quality gold available in the market, make it easily accessible to the masses of honest people around the world at a price point that everyone can afford. Most people, when they're businessmen, they're not worried about if they're dealing with honest people or not. Their bottom line and their bottom thought is money. No, this brother said he wants honest people, and his goal is to help millions find financial freedom from the current system of debt. Fam, I got to go here as well. In that same conversation, I was talking to Sister Trina and talking to Brother Ray, because we were on the phone, and we were laughing and just talking about my experience at my first Let's Go weekend. My first Let's Go weekend, I didn't know what was going on, but I thank you to the leadership. I walked across the stage 3 times. My last time I walked across the stage, I don't know if it was Gladiator War or something, Dr. Sykes and Mr. Thomas Vallet was sitting in the front row. And man, I'm gonna get emotional. But I'm walking down the, excited, pumped, walking down the stairs and received my award. And they both stood up and they both shook my hand. And Brother Vallet said, I didn't know who he was. He said, congratulations. I just want to let you know that we do this for people like you. And I know he didn't mean color or race or anything like that. Man, okay. This is for everybody, family. Oh, man. All right. We accumulate gold. I'm sorry I even went there. You already know me. Family, we accumulate gold. And the experts already recommend that you must exchange portions of your cash into gold, because he who owns the gold always has money. If you don't know, now you know. Gold is money. I'm going to repeat that. Gold is money. Now, here's the numbers. It's plain to see. You can see it right here. You can Google these numbers if you think they're not accurate. But since 1932, gold has outperformed currency, that dollar that you got in your pocket, or that 100 or that 20 or that 50 that you got in your pocket. This outperformed currency by more than 6,200%. Think about that, 6,200%. 6,200%. So $100,000 worth of gold in 1932 is now worth over 6 million. 6 million. Do you understand, family? But that same $100,000, if it was kept in cash, the purchasing power would only be worth roughly $2,000. What would you rather have? $100,000 in cash or $100,000 in gold? I'll let you make that decision. See, in 1920, you could get a brand new ride for $645, or roughly a kilogram of gold. Now, this was 1920, of course, and I know some of you guys, especially maybe some of the millennials, you may see some of these numbers like, oh, that was a long time ago. Not really, family. It really wasn't that long ago when you could get a new vehicle for $645 or a kilogram of gold. But if you fast forward 100 years, that new vehicle now is worth maybe roughly $40,000 or a kilogram of gold with some change left over. So what happened? Did the gold go up? You see that the price of the vehicle went up. So what happened? I hope you really understand this slide, because the price stability in an economy means that the general price level in the economy, it doesn't change much over time. That gold will still purchase today what it did 100 years ago. Even more, because gold is an appreciating asset. Don't forget that. See, in 1998, you could go to the store with a 20 and you could fill up your basket. I was having a conversation with someone. I remember, I'm dating myself, family, again, but I remember being in like not even elementary, junior high school. You could take $1. I could take $1, family, and with that dollar, I could get a candy bar for a quarter. I can get a bag of chips for a quarter. I can get a pop for like 30. Well, some of you guys say soda. I'm from Detroit, Pontiac. We say pop. I can get a pop for like 35 cents, a pack of Annihilators, and about 3 pieces of candy. Think about that. All of that with $1. Can't do that no more. You can't even get a candy bar for $1. So you can take a 20, family, and fill up the basket. In 1998, 2005, the face changed. I like what my brother stated. The ink got a little lighter. The ink got a little lighter. The face got a little bigger. But what you can put in the basket wasn't as much. And fast forward today, family, look, they're not even putting ink on it no more. The face got a little bigger, but they're not even putting ink on it anymore, family. They're not even putting ink on it like they used to. That lets you know that something is not right. So nowadays, with a 20, you don't need the basket. Just go in and grab your couple things, put it in your hand, and keep rolling. See, family, what that is called, that's called inflation. It means that the price of goods and services go up and the value of the money decreases. So let me tell you the #1 millionaire secret. I've never heard it before. Some of you may have never heard it before, especially if this is your first time on this training. Here's the secret. You gotta pay yourself first. Yes, family. You must pay yourself first, but don't pay yourself first in cash, because paper doesn't save. You've got to exchange your declining paper dollars for the world's best tier 1 appreciating asset, and that is gold. See, what we've been educated in that system that we spent all that time in, nobody never taught us about money. All they taught us is make sure you pay your bills, have that employee mindset, get that paycheck, go live for the weekend, pay a couple bills, go to the movies, spend all your money, and then maybe try to save you a little bit. Throw a little something in your savings account, in paper, in your little savings account at the bank. But family, paper doesn't save. Now, see, the rich and the wealthy, they've been taught through lineage to save and invest first. You want to pay yourself first. You should be the first line item on your budget. If you're working for the money, shouldn't you be the first one to get paid? I thought so. So what the rich and wealthy do, they save and invest first, and then they spend next, or they spend what's left, but they make sure that they pay themselves first. And that is the key, family. So our business model is truly simple. We're going to show you how to start your own business to maximize the tax benefits. Two, we're going to show you how to pay yourself first with a tier one asset to outpace inflation. And that is gold. Thirdly, we're going to show you how to build a referral network to create residual income. Residual income. Now, our compensation plan is second to none. And we're going to go off into this right now. You got to understand that there's two keys to our compensation plan. It's not rocket science. Leverage and exponential growth. Now we're going to talk about those two words, or those three words today. You never heard them before. You must apply leverage and you must have exponential growth. Now, J. Paul Getty, one of the wealthiest people ever, stated that I would rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. Just 1% of 100 people's efforts equals 100% effort than 100% of my own. That's called leverage, family. Now, we are not financial advisors. This presentation is not designed to give financial advice. The following examples show calculations for illustration purposes only and is not a guarantee of income. So as you see, family, we have 7 ways right here that you can get paid in our amazing system. We're going to talk about a few of them this morning. The first one we're going to talk about is the unilevel bonus. This is so simple because you can sign up today for yourself right now, immediately right now, and begin to share this information with everyone you know. And just by signing up for free and sharing this information with everyone, you can get paid in what we call the free position. Okay, when you share this information with everyone, you'll be able to get paid up to 6% to infinity. That's once a month. You'll get compensated monthly up to 6% to infinity. So we tell you sponsor at least 5 people to maximize this compensation plan. And I know anybody and everybody can find 5 people that want to save their money a smarter way. Now, here's what I love, the direct commissions. See, when you properly position yourself, which means pick a package to maximize this comp plan, what's going to happen is that you're going to get 10% direct commission from anybody that you share this information with, and they decide that they want to acquire a package, save some gold, anything that's in our ecosystem, you're going to get 10%. Now, here's something that's even better than that. If they decide that they want to share this information as well, then you'll get 3% of that second level. And if that second level decides that they want to share this information, you're going to get 2%. Now, that's 3 levels just off the direct commission. Just 3 levels off the direct commission. And that is crazy in itself. Dr. Sykes is really trying to save the people, because that's what's called leverage and exponential growth, family. When you're able to get paid in so many levels. Audio, I'll make sure you guys can hear me. All right. I got some type of notification about my audio. You guys can hear me? Sounds good to me.
Yeah, we hear you great.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Now, look at this leverage and exponential growth, family. So let's just use this for an example. Let's say you sponsor 10 people and they all decide that they want to get a package. You're going to get 10% of each one of those 10. Now, if those 10 decide to sponsor just 10, we have family members that have sponsored 2 and 3 and 4 and 500 people. We're talking about just 10. So for that second level, you're talking about 100 people. And then at third level, if those people decide to sponsor 10, we're talking about 1,000 people in just 3 levels. That is what we call leverage and exponential growth. Now, the dual team bonus, that's what everybody loves, family. In the words of my sister Sherry Brown, DTPs, baby. Because when you do properly position yourself and start to build your business, what happens is that you acquire units. Everything in our back office has a unit value. So whenever you have 25 units on one side, 50 units on the other, you will get what we call a DTP, which is called a dual team payout. And that dual team payout is paid to infinity. You can acquire up to 180,000 dual team payouts per week maximum. Nobody's done that as of yet. And let me go back here right quick. As you see, each one of our packages has a unit value. And more importantly, your package will determine your payout. So at a bronze package, for every dual team, you'll get 40 euro. But you want to max out this compensation plan. You want to get the VIP because you're going to double your income without doubling your efforts. Ooh, I like that. Get the VIP, you're going to double your income without doubling your efforts. Ooh, I'm going to remember that. Now, Karatbars International also has something that's called the 5 and 5 promotion. So what happens is that when you acquire a package, you have 5 weeks. 5 weeks, ladies and gentlemen, to find at least 5 people to acquire the same package or higher. When you do that, not if, but when you do that, the company will upgrade you for free. Now, you can actually have that happen to you twice within the first 5 weeks. I like to use the example, you want to get the VIP, come in and get a silver and go to work. Find you at least 5 people to get a silver package, the company will upgrade you to gold for free. But if you do that in the first couple weeks, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, you still have an additional couple weeks to find 5 other people to get a gold package. And you will be upgraded to the VIP package at no cost. That is amazing in itself, family. So it's simple. You open your free account. Choose an optional business package. I like to say it's definitely not optional if you want to take advantage of what we have. And then set yourself up on autosave. You heard us say in the previous slides, you must pay yourself first. But you want to pay yourself first in the world's greatest tier 1 asset, and that is gold. So when you do that, set up your account, choose a business package, set yourself up on autosave. That's it. And find 2 people to do the same. Watch how this happens. You're going to get 10%. Now, if you show those 2 people how to duplicate that easy system, get an account, get a business package, set themselves up on autosave. Now you got 3%. Now you got 3%. Now watch how this grows. As you continue to teach and show others how to duplicate the easy system, again, I'm going to repeat. Open an account, get a package, set yourself up on autosave. Don't overthink this, family. That's it. And find 2 people that'll do the same. The leadership will teach you everything else you need to know. This is all you need to know right here. And as you do that, you'll see the growth. The 2 becomes 4. The 4 becomes 8. The 8 becomes 16. So on and so forth. So family, just in this example, you can earn over $2,000 a month in the next 3 to 4 months just part-time, just by getting 2 people to do the exact same thing you did and showing them how to find their 2. And there are no levels. Like we stated, you get 180,000 dual team payouts per week. You know I want that. Do you? I know I do. Now here's the creme de la creme, family. The matching bonuses. We get paid if somebody else gets paid. Think about that. Not just, that's leverage. That's residual income. And if you are properly positioned, what happens is that you can get paid up to 7 levels, 5%. So which means that I sponsor Christopher Chowbey. If Christopher Chowbey has a dual team payout, I'm going to get 5%, not from his. It doesn't take away from his. That's something that Dr. Harold Constantine Sykes, in his great heart, he wanted to help the people. So he figures that, I know he probably is helping Christopher. So if he spent that time to help Christopher, I'm going to compensate him as well. Man, this is amazing. Ooh-wee. All right, family. So you must choose a multi-package because then you will receive those matching bonuses, but more importantly, you're going to get those E points. And we're going to get off into those E points. They're like loyalty points, reward points. You go to CVS, you got a reward points. Brother used Kroger yesterday. We don't have Kroger out here, but yeah, I never went to Kroger without my Kroger card. Most of these companies nowadays, they have loyalty points, frequent flyer miles. They're all the same, family. But in our business, you can really use those E points for something special. You're going to get free gold. Who doesn't like free? Who doesn't like free? Check out the referral generations, family. Now let's say, oops, let me turn my sounds off. All right, now let's just say if you come in at the bronze package, and I like to go through this and work from the backwards forwards. So I just want you to take a look at this, and I want you to study this. Let's start with the VIP. You come in, you get a multi-package number 7. First off, that's going to give you 7,400 E points. 7,400 E points. But more importantly, now that you are properly positioned, every time anybody in your organization within your direct line of sponsorship, they get a VIP package, you're going to get 900 E points and you're going to get 1 gram of gold for free. A gram of gold for free, and that's 7 levels. The multi-package 6 and 7 will take you down 7 levels. With the multi-package 6, you're going to get a half a gram with 550 E points. The 5 will take you down 5 levels. If you notice, each one of these packages, with the exception of number 2, it comes with free gold. And our number 2 package still gives you E points. This is amazing. Exponential growth, leverage. Don't forget those words, family, because what happens is that when you acquire that, you're going to get free gold throughout your entire organization. Now, here's just an example so you can see how this really works. Now, we're in this scenario, we're going to act like everybody has a multi-package number 7. And like I stated, just going to find 2 people. Just going to find 2 people. Now watch the numbers. You get a multi-pack number 7 and you find 2 people to do the same. Get 900 points per. So that means 1,800 E points. Now, like I stated, we're going to find 2 people and help them do the same. So if we duplicate, then that 2 becomes 4, and that 18 becomes 36. The 4 becomes 8, and the 36 becomes 72. So on and so forth. So when you get down to the 7th level, we're talking roughly 115,000 E points. Now, again, this is just a scenario, but this is doable, easily doable, and because it's easily duplicatable. Now, you've been hearing me talk about these E points, and if you're new, like, okay, what can I do with these E points? You're stressing these E points. What can I do with the E points? Glad you asked. Those E points will allow you to acquire gold, which means free gold, because you got the E points for free. So you are able to acquire free gold from the free E points that you receive. Gold is money. So it's just like you walk down the street and somebody gave you some money. Who's giving out free money? Nobody but Karatbars International, baby. You can also acquire the #1 unhackable, untraceable K1 Impulse phone voice over blockchain. That means peer-to-peer. The only person that can hear what I'm talking about is the person that I'm talking to. Ooh, I'm almost hit you with the Gregory McKay. Come on, somebody, y'all. You can take those E points and acquire a WIM computer compatible with that K1 Impulse phone, voice over blockchain, unhackable. You can take those E points and take them to any K merchant service. You can also take those E points and move them over to our own cryptocurrency exchange. Yes, family, we have our own exchange. And you can also take those E points and get our cryptocurrency. And like I stated, this is from your profits, not out of your pockets. And you can also take those E points and get cash. Think about all that, family. All of those free E points you get that you received out of the kindness of Dr. Harold Constantine Sykes' heart, he didn't have to give us e-points. You can achieve all of this. You can get all of this for free just by building your business, family. That's crazy. Now, Karatbars International, we do have long-term incentive programs. You can get everything from a leather bag to a 750,000 euro villa anywhere in the world that you want it. Mr. Best, what time is it? Haha, that's right, family. We got rollies and wealth builders worldwide. I'm telling you, all of this is doable. All of this is doable. Like Rakim said, just follow the leader. Now, our payment system, we get paid in cash and in gold. Now, we don't, I know somebody asked me, they said, you just get paid in gold? Like, what are we going to do with the gold? No, we get paid in cash. We get paid in euros on our globally personalized MasterCard every Friday. Oh, today's Friday, right? Oh, that means we got paid. We're not, well, I want to say that. We're not laid off. We're working, family. We're working, and you can work too. You can get paid every Friday as well, but not just in cash. We do get paid in gold as well, and I'm talking about free gold, family. Free gold in your commissions. This is amazing. Now, here's the advantages of just being with Karatbars International. We are a 9-year, almost 10-year-old debt-free company. We're in over 140 plus countries worldwide. We're in more countries than the virus. FedEx is our delivery partner, not some, we're talking FedEx. MasterCard is our payment partner. Think about that. FedEx and MasterCard. We are A1 family, almost 1 million affiliates worldwide. We have a complete support system, and it's free 99 to get in. Free 99 to register. No mandatory monthly fees or expenses. We have a multi-million-dollar software that you don't have to pay a penny into. We're paid in real time, family. And our product is money. Highest grade gold on the planet. 999.9, 24 karat, LBMA accredited, certified booty. So understand that you are truly in the right place at the right time, because we have a worldwide market. There's over 7 billion people on the planet, and everybody is our potential customer. Our products are unique because we have gold. Our compensation plan is second to none, and you have help from corporate all the way down. You are truly in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We have a family that loves each other and helps each other. It is in our best interest to help you get paid, because you saw the matching bonuses. Why wouldn't I want to help you? Why wouldn't Mr. Best want to help you? Why wouldn't the leadership want to help you? It's in our best interest to help you, because that is what we do in Karatbars International. So normally after seeing this presentation, there are normally 3 types of people. There's some that say, man, you had me at gold. Like, how can I get started? You had me at gold. As I always state, get back with the person to share this information with you and let them know you're ready to get started right now. Now, you have some people that say, man, I'm excited, but I do have some questions. Brother, you was talking a little fast, a couple things I didn't understand. Great. Get back with the person that shared this information with you and let them put you on the phone with a senior partner, with an expert that can answer all of your questions. We want to make sure that you are secure in your venture. Let me just say that. We want to make sure that you are secure, because there's no gotchas in Karatbars. And then there's some that say this may not be for me. They don't want a free account. They signed up for Karatbars. I mean, they signed up for Facebook for free. They signed up for Instagram for free. They signed up for everything else for free, but maybe they're overthinking it. They say that I don't want this, but this may not be for me. That's fine as well. We always say love everyone, but wait on no one, because there's somebody out there right now that is waiting on you to call them. There's somebody right now that you know, you might not know that they're off work, but you can kind of assume that they may be off work, or they may have been cutting back at their job. Somebody out there is waiting on you to call them. Somebody out there is waiting on you to call them, because there is somebody out there like myself that just looking for an opportunity, looking for a better way. So family, get back with the person to share this information with you and register right now. Like I said, it's free. We have webinars, trainings, meetings going on every day. Shout out to brother Greg McKay. Shout out to brother Al Murray. I know brother Eric Trey Muhammad is doing trainings. I think launch parties all day. We have a serious family. We have something going on almost every hour. Just stay plugged in. Stay plugged in, and we will show you how to build real, true, serious wealth from the comfort of your home. So family, I want to thank you so much for joining us this afternoon for our 12 o'clock WBW presentation. Normally we would end it right now, but I know that my brother is on the line. So I do want to ask you, Mr. Best, I don't know if you have any last words. Do you have any closing comments that you want to leave with the family? Okay, I don't even know if he's, okay. I think he may have gone, or maybe he's not a panelist anymore. Okay, family, well, thank you, brother Roger Williams. Thank you, Sister Tanisha Glassman. Thank you to the entire squad for all that you do. And I want to thank you, yes, you, the listener. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Make sure that you invite all of your people to all of our trainings, webinars, presentations. We are truly here to help. Once again, this is your boy Dante Taylor, aka Mr. Gold Collector. You know, it was an honor and a privilege to come to you this afternoon, family. It is truly a blessing to be alive in these times. So get back with the person to share this information with you. Get this information out. Share this information with the world. I'm out, family. Peace.